Hey, it's Jamie, and today we're rehashing 2 Samuel 16-17. Oh dang, today's passages are about stroking that naughty ego, and I cannot wait to jump in, so let's go. We left off yesterday with David feeling utterly defeated. Even when a man comes out of his home and he spits on David and his people for what he did to Saul, David does not care. He is so torn up about his son Absalom, who's gunning for his throne. Meanwhile, Absalom gets these two advisors, Hushai, who David sent all tricky like, and this other advisor, Ahithophel. But we're going to call him Feli because it's really hard to say. So, Feli, out of the blue, decides that Absalom should go and sleep with the 10 concubines that David left behind to look after his palace while he runs, like while he's on the lam, kinda. So that way, Feli says, everyone can see how spiteful Absalom is towards his father. This is kind of like the ultimate screw you, dad, really. Now, the Bible even mentions here that Feli's words are treated as if they're almost from God himself by others, even by David, really. That's how trusted this guy's words are. So Absalom's like, all right, man, and up to the roof he goes in broad daylight and sleeps with his dad's concubines, just like God had predicted. Someone close to David, he said, would sleep with David's wives in the light of day as further punishment for David and his Bathsheba-related crimes. After this, Absalom's like, all right, what's next, Feli? And Feli's like, well, let's grab 12,000 men and go kill your father, basically. But Hushai is like, no, man, that's bad advice because he loves David. I think you should lead all of Israel, he says, in the search for David, and then you can kill him when you find him. So to help Hushai along, the Lord put on the other men's hearts, like all the other advisors' hearts, to go against Feli's advice, and Absalom eventually relents and listens to these whispers. So Hushai, of course, he's like, I gotta get this information to David right away so he can ambush Absalom's ambush. So he heads to the priests, and they send messengers to King David to relay the happenings, but the messengers get spotted. They do tell David what's going on, but nothing really comes of them. They just end up hiding in a well. Anyway, what does happen? In hearing his advice wasn't followed, Feli goes home, puts his house in order, and then hangs himself. Like, what a drastic reaction for not getting picked for the team, right? But it was a different time, I guess, and his ego couldn't handle it. So, Feli's ego has him now dead. David knows what's up, and Absalom and his men are coming. Let's find out what happens tomorrow when we dive into 2 Samuel 18-19. I hope you have a blessed day. Please comment, and don't forget to say your prayers.
This is the Bible in a Year theme song.